What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Now I finally did it. I finally earned the Platinum Trophy in Bloodborne. And in this video what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you my final stretch of that journey. That's right, the endings. Now to earn the Platinum Trophy in Bloodborne you have to achieve the 3 different endings, one of which requires you to collect 3 items throughout the course of the game, which are incredibly missable. So in this video I share with you my experiences of facing the final bosses of the game and earning that shiny new Platinum Trophy. It's been one hell of a ride, and in this video I break down my thoughts on the game towards the end of the video, so make sure you stay around for that. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and relax, have a cup of coffee, have a can of Sprite and some toast, some sparkling water and a baguette, a Radler and a twirl, a Radler and a Twix, some Terry's chocolate orange, and a cup of tea. A glass of Vimto and a cookie. Yes, that one works the best, I suppose. Welcome back. Here we are, guys. Here we are at the end of Bloodborne. If you've watched my previous video, you would have seen that I just defeated and persevered, finally, after struggling for a long period of time against the failed dungeon bosses and all of the child's dungeon bosses, and here we are. I'm at the end game. All I've got left to do is to finish the game. Now there's 3 endings. There's going to be spoilers in this video for those who haven't played Bloodborne. There's 3 endings. Submit your life, facing Gurnham again using the umbilical cords, and then facing the final true boss, some would say. So you can either play through the game 3 times or just do a, some people would refer to it as a scum save. I've already done it, so I've already unlocked the Submit Your Life trophy. I've just done that because I didn't think it'd be that interesting. So now what I've got to do is I've got to face Gurnham twice. Going to refuse him, fight him, and then before I do that again, I will then quickly go and purchase the Burial Blade, which will mean I'll only have the last trophy, which will be my last trophy will be finishing the last boss after consuming the umbilical cords. So before we begin, I just want to show you a little bit about my stats. So I'm level 138 by the time I finished the child's dungeons, and as you can see I pumped a lot of my stats into my strength, into my vitality, and then a little bit into skill. That's because I've been playing the majority of the game with the Hunter's Axe. I have from time to time dropped in and used Ludwig's Blade. It's just a little bit of a faster weapon version of the Hunter's Axe, but it doesn't have the reach, so I think the Hunter's Axe doesn't do as much damage either. Ludwig's Blade is pretty good. I prefer the Hunter's Axe for dealing with larger groups of enemies from dungeon to dungeon. I think the Hunter's Axe is better for facing bosses. They're probably even, I would say. So I'm going to start with Ludwig's Blade, just closed. That's because it's a little bit faster than Hunter's Axe, because Gerwin is a NPC enemy, meaning he's a hunter, he's fast, he's deadly. However, I've got so much health at this point as well. Just to quickly, I want to show you the runes I've got on. So I didn't really care for the runes. I just didn't pay attention in the runes until I got to the defiled dungeons, and that's why I started messing around a lot more with my rune setup. And I've settled on, this is pretty much the runes I've actually settled on. Extra vials, but the rest into my stamina. I think having 25% extra stamina is a game changer. It really changes the way you can face bosses. It means you can continue to... I've just reduced that a little bit. It means you can continue to attack, you can get through dungeons quicker, and when you're fighting the bosses, you can blast through it pretty much, and just keep attacking and keep holding. I can pretty much do 25% more attacks against the bosses, which is really essential. I don't really know what to expect here. I'm not good at parrying. If you watch Child's Dungeons video, you know I really can't parry. I'm going to give it a try. I'm not going to show the endings. I'm just going to show the ending fights, and that's going to be it for this video. Time to refuse. Yeah. Evil laugh there, guys.
Dear, oh dear. What was it? The hunt? The blood? Or the horrible dream?
All of them, to be honest. He is standing out his chair. It means business. He hasn't had that blade in his back the whole game, surely. I've just teleported back. It's a beautiful looking game. For being 2015, I mean, it doesn't stand the test of time, but it does, it does. It looks old, but it also looks beautiful. Yeah, we'll go the original, the first hunter, time to fight him, see who's better hunter. If he kills me, I'm going to be sad. Ooh, German's threatening us. Oh, straight off with a parry. See how much? See, I should have just put the I should have put my visceral damage on. Oh, another one. This is fast. This is not taking very long. Come on, Gerben. Is that it? Really, dude? Oh, he visceraled me. But I've got so much health, it just doesn't matter. And I'll be able to get some of that back from just attacking him. Well. Well. Once you smash through the 128,000. Damn. So it seems like to me, once you smash through the main game, the Chalice Dungeons even, you can just smash through those last bosses. And I'm going to skip this, so I will see you in the New Game Plus. And there is my Honouring Wishes trophy. Marvellous. 2 left. Burial Blade to get the weapons trophy, and then finally the last ending, and the Platinum Trophy for Bloodborne will be mine. Okay guys, so we are back. We are back at the beginning of the game. That is right. So all I've got to do is make it through to the very first lamp. And then I'll have the final weapon, the Burial Blade, which is a shame. Apparently it's the best weapon in the game and you don't get it till the post-game, which is a shame. Because I'm probably not even going to get a chance to really use it because I'm going to do the DLC on my previous save because apparently it's easier. Much easier. So we've got this big guy. He's got such low health. I'll just make quick... Don't mind picking that up because I'm going to delete the save in a moment anyway, but oh, I don't know. Also have it at this point. I've been playing this game for like 60 hours. Yeah guys, that's pretty much how long it's taken me to Platinum as well, about 60 hours, which hasn't felt like 60 hours, it's felt like 30. It's just been... I just can't help myself from doing that. It's been really fun. I've really enjoyed this game. We'll talk about it more when I actually earn the Platinum, but in a whole, it's been one hell of a journey, and it's really tested my ability as a player, and didn't think I could do it. I was a bit intimidated going into it, but... No, I've done it. I proved to myself that I'm good enough of a gamer to do it, and I'm happy for it. And in theory, so you get up here. I remember the very first video, guys, if you've watched it, me fumbling around, not knowing what to do. It was only 4 parts ago. This is only a 5-part series spanning over 60 hours of actual gameplay. But I remember being so lost, so confused. Now I just feel like I know this first area in particular at the back of my hand, because I spent easily... I want to say 8, 9 hours in this first area. Crazy. Let's go back to Hunter's Dream. I am, of course, playing this on my PlayStation 5 right now, and I thought it would be difficult using this controller, but it might be later on because Gurden was so easy there. It wasn't. And that's it. Oh. Oh, it's the first movie again. Skip. It's hard to tell, but that was actually a really fast loading screen. Like usually that would take about 20 seconds on the PlayStation 4. Okay, so the doll is... I've got insight though, that's weird. Anyways, apparently... So, there should be a boot. There it is. And there is my Hunter's Essence trophy! I will just quickly get this Burial Blade out. Oh man, look at that beast. I would have had so much fun playing with this weapon. So much fun. But nonetheless, it was not made to be, apparently. On to time, attempt, final ending. Ending number 3, let's go. Okay guys, we are back. It's time to face Gurden again, but before we do that, I have to consume me some nice, tasty umbilical cords. So where are they? They're here somewhere. There we go. So, I think you get some insight for it as well. Nice. Tasty umbilical cords. Actually, I have 4. And finally... Boom. Okay. Let's start again. I'm using the same rune setup. I'm going to use the Ludwig blade again. for getting them again. I seem to absolutely wipe the floor with them in about a minute. So I'm just gonna do it again. And if I have to, you know, I'll get the dual blade out like so. But I don't think I'll need to. Like I said, I am level like 138 at this point. So not today, my friend. Not today. Let's do this. That is such a big parry window, it's ridiculous. Like, that is ridiculous how easy that was. And again. Okay. Oh dear. You got us there, I'll give you that one. See how many times I'm attacking him with this sword because I've got so much stamina. It's the way to go. Lots of stamina for the bosses. Really important. I'm just taking the health for the hell of it at this point. Oh, okay. Oh, really? Oh dear. Okay. He's proving a bit more difficult this time. There we go. Oh man! Oh, he visceraled me. Little. He's putting more of a fight this time. I'll give him that. Damn. He's getting. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm gonna move now. Oh man, he's actually putting a more fight. I'm gonna get him. Come on. You annoy me. You are annoying me. There we go. How was that so hard? How was that so hard? Okay, we're gonna see a cutscene. I don't want to spoil it for those who haven't seen it, so I'm just gonna skip to the next moment. There's my badge, which doesn't matter. So I will speak to you in a second once I've consumed the final cutscene. Okay guys, so now, I don't know why I decided to skip the cutscenes, because realistically you're going to know what, you know, you're fighting. It's obviously the enemy, the end game has something to do with this boss, but nonetheless, I thought I would just do it anyway. So I'm just going to hack away at this guy, hope for the best. I'm feeling a bit like I might have to... Oh dear, he almost killed me. Oh my god, I didn't know that. Okay, that was a very, very, almost end game. Almost game ending. Okay, I'm gonna go for fast. I think fast attacks is the way to go. He's actually not doing. He's not doing a great deal of damage, to be fair. Oh, okay. If I use rally, I can get most of it back. To be fair, I could just rally all that back. That was just such a big. That was such a big window. It's like a very big a risk, isn't it? Ah, it's done. It's done. The nightmare has been slain. Very different ending. 230,000 blood echoes. A lot of echoes. Childhood beginning. Very weird ending, that one, I have to say. And Bloodborne. There we have it. There is my platinum trophy for Bloodborne. Let's have a little bit of a look at it just to retake it in. And not only is it the platinum trophy Bloodborne, it is also my 400th platinum trophy, which is quite an achievement. I'm pretty happy with that. I wanted Bloodborne to be some sort of milestone, and it has earned the 400th platinum. And guys, it's brilliant. Well, now, what are my thoughts on the trophy list? What are my thoughts on Bloodborne in general, to be fair? It's obviously a great game. The combat is phenomenal. The combat loop, you know, you kill enemies as far as you can, you then retreat, you then level up, get better, stronger, go further. That is just such an amazing combat loop that I kind of wish more games implemented it. My only criticism of the whole game, really, is the fact that it's pretty confusing, knowing where to go. There's so little. It's like you think of the modern AAA game, and you think it's just there's so much hand-holding that it's disgusting, and then you look at this game, which has the complete opposite, doesn't tell you what to do at all, and it was different for me. It was difficult for me because I haven't played a game like this before ever, and I've had to use a guide for probably about half of the game at this point. I pretty much got up to like Father Gascoigne without a guide, and then I need to use a guide. But I just kept getting stuck. I just kept hitting walls of not knowing where to go, and I had to keep, not all the time, but definitely towards the end game and stuff as well. I had to, especially for the Child's Dungeon, I had to use guides. But that's part of this game, is, you know, exploring and figuring out yourself, which I think I can't really give it a negative criticism for that, because if you love it, you'll love it, and I didn't mind it. I just found it a little infuriating at times. The trophy list is good. It's not a great... I want to say it's not the best trophy list I've ever used, because there's a lot of missable stuff, like the Hunter's Badges and stuff. There's not a collectible list, so you don't know how close you are to actually getting all the trophies. So, for example, if you want to find all the Hunter's weapons, you can't... There's not like something easily to access to find out how close you are to earn those trophies. So, yes, with the new PS5, but it doesn't tell you which trophies, which items, for example, you've missed. So that's kind of annoying for Trophy Hunter. But it hasn't hampered my experience at all. It's a really good game. Would I recommend it? Yes. I would recommend it. It's a great experience. How difficult is it? That's probably the question most people want to know. How hard do I think the base game... It's hard because I think the Child's Dungeons you have to do for the Platinum Trophy. So I think I'd probably give this game a difficulty-wise of an 8 out of 10. I think... But the way I would describe it is, actually, the difficulty builds over time. So rather than the game just being like difficult all of the way, it's like the first 2-3 hours are pretty hard. And then once you get past, say, like the Cleric Beast, the game opens up a lot. And then once you get past Father Gascoigne, the game's not too difficult. It's actually pretty easy until maybe the last 2-3 bosses before the game. So you have like a 25-hour time period where you just enjoy the game, you make it through it, learn to get good at the game, and just taking it at your own pace and getting better. And then when you hit the end game, being the Child's Dungeons or the last couple of bosses, that's when it really gets hard. It's like that's when it's like an 8, 9 out of 10. It really tests your patience. You really got to learn how the enemies work and how the game works, and that's why I couldn't give it any lower. If there wasn't the Child's Dungeons, this game would probably only be a 6 or 7 out of 10 in terms of difficulty, because I don't think the base game's as hard. But it's a great game, definitely a 9 out of 10. Is it a 10 out of 10? I don't know. I'll have to give it a lot of thought. It's definitely close. It's definitely close to the 10 out of 10 mark. But all in all, a really great game, and I feel really proud and accomplished doing the Platinum Trophy. Yes, you know what? Because I was so over-leveled from playing this Child's Dungeons that the last bosses were actually a little bit underwhelming, because I beat them all first time. I completely wiped them. But that was only because you had to do Child's Dungeons. I had to do Child's Dungeons. It was the better way to do it, and you know, so I was actually more happy when I finished Child's Dungeons than when I got the Platinum Trophy. But I'm so happy to have this Platinum Trophy to show that I actually can play good games and hard games. I play a lot of easy games, that's all. I'm a trophy hunter as well as a gamer, and this just shows that I can play those games as well, and I had a lot of fun doing it. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this series, this is going to be the series coming to an end, the 5 parts of my Me vs Bloodborne. If you would like to see me play a different game, please let me know in the comments down below. I would love to take on your recommendations as to what I could play. So thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.